even through this press tour. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something.
I'm so sorry.
She's getting the fixing itch that Cynthia Erivo gets.
I think it all kind of happened the way it did because of that, and because we were supposed to be in each other's lives. I really do. Oh my God, sorry.
No, that's like
I love her so much.
Hey, we get to do popular. Can you believe that we're doing that? It's so great. That joy he wanted to infuse in every frame.
Something is seriously off right now because Ariana Grande's family is allegedly panicking over how locked in she suddenly is with Cynthia Erivo. And the crazy part? They don't think this is a cute friendship or a press tour bond or Hollywood being weird again. They think Cynthia has this emotional grip on Ariana that's so intense, so isolating, and so unlike her that it's starting to feel like Ariana's under some kind of spell. And you've seen how these two act around each other. I don't even need to remind you. And honestly, once you start lining up the moments, it's hard to blame her family for freaking out. You ever look at someone you care about and instantly feel that something's off? That's the energy here. Ariana looks drained, thin to the point where it's uncomfortable, disconnected in a way that's nothing like who she was even a few years ago. Compare her 2020 interviews to now, it's literally two different people. She used to be bright, full-faced, playful. Now she looks like she's holding herself together with dental floss and lip gloss. And Cynthia, she's always right there, watching Ariana's arms, her movements, her breathing, almost like she's tracking every micro reaction. Ariana's family allegedly sees all of it, which is why they're sounding the alarm. And the thing is, the red flags didn't hit all at once. They showed up slowly, clip after clip, until people were like, okay, something's not normal here. The first moment everyone keeps bringing up is that arm kissing situation. Mark Platt barely taps Ariana's arm for 1 second, and Cynthia jumps in like she's been waiting for the cue, grabs Ariana, and kisses the exact same spot. It didn't feel sweet, it felt like she was marking territory. Then we get the necklace moment. They're mid-interview, Ariana's talking, everything's normal, and out of nowhere, Cynthia reaches across her chest and starts fixing the necklace that wasn't even crooked. Like, you couldn't wait 5 seconds until the camera cut. You had to do it right there. And that flinch moment, a fan runs up. Ariana literally flinches. Security is still trying to figure out what planet they're on. And Cynthia is already shoving the guy back like she expected something to happen. People joked she moved faster than the bodyguards. But honestly, that's kind of the problem. And don't even get me started on the mirroring. Cynthia loses her voice, and suddenly Ariana skips interviews. Cynthia gets sick. Ariana's like, well, I'm not going either. That's not friendship energy. That's fused together. I can't operate unless you're operating energy. Then the physical changes started showing up, both of them dropping weight at the exact same time, both looking more frail on every red carpet, both shrinking down to the point where fans were literally begging their teams to step in. It's not normal coincidence. It's a pattern.
And what this comment says is, what about the fact that they both lost a huge amount of weight during this period? They both look so unwell and fragile, okay?
And of course, the matching tattoos, the emotional captions. You're one in a million, you're my gift, I'd choose you again type messages. Cute if it's balanced, but this felt like love bombing with ink.
But and I didn't. You got tattoos like a bunch, right?
Did. Yeah,
yes.
we did. We have both.
Where are they? What are they?
On our hands.
We have for good on our hands.
Yes.
And they
Now that's in like
we got them on opposite, so when we hold hands, they touch. It's so crazy.
It's ridiculous. We have our
It's a lot.
puppies.
We have our poppies.
Oh, I love the poppy scene.
What really sent everyone spiraling, though, was that whole non-demi, curious, semi-binary relationship label that suddenly popped up. Like, I had to pause. What does that even mean? I'm not judging anyone's relationship or identity. That's their business. But the way it was described felt like word salad. Something about, we're not together, but we're curious. And even after reading it twice, I still didn't know what I was supposed to take from it.
Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande finally clear the air. We are in a non-demi-curious, semi-binary relationship. What the are you talking about?
If I'm sitting there confused, just imagine the rest of the internet staring at their phones like, be for real right now. People were pausing the video, rewinding, checking the caption, trying to figure out what they were even talking about. The whole thing felt way too strange to ignore. That's where things start shifting into a different kind of weird. Because suddenly it's not just the label anymore. It's the way Ariana acts around Cynthia that's making everyone go, okay, something is off here. Ariana's family allegedly told insiders that she acts different when Cynthia's around, quieter, more careful, almost like she's waiting for Cynthia's cue before she speaks. And you look at the footage, and it's right there. Ariana doesn't move without Cynthia noticing. She doesn't talk without Cynthia watching. It's like she's constantly checking with her eyes to make sure she's okay to answer. Cynthia also isn't just hovering over her. She's predicting her. Ariana reaches for a water bottle and Cynthia is already leaning in like she's about to grab it for her. There's even a clip where Ariana struggles with the bottle cap for half a second, and Cynthia swoops in like she thinks Ariana can't open things on her own. It's the kind of bond where one person becomes the other person's emotional anchor, but in that suffocating way where the anchor slowly replaces everyone else around them. Now, I know you're probably wondering where all of this even started, because this wasn't Ariana's vibe before Cynthia entered the picture. She used to have her own circle, her own life, her own personality that didn't orbit around one person. Before all this wicked chaos, Ariana had long-term, grounded friendships. Victoria Monet, basically family, her creative soulmate, the person she made half her music with, Liz Gillies, over a decade of friendship, someone who knows her outside the industry mess. Courtney Chipolone, childhood friend, ride or die, one of the few people Ariana trusts. Alexa Luria, practically sisters for years, part of her inner circle before drifting apart. Doug Middlebrook, emotional support, spiritual guidance, someone she always kept close. That was her ecosystem. That was her stability. That was Ariana before this hyper-attached, fused-together dynamic started forming. But the second she and Cynthia began doing interviews together, something shifted. Ariana started shrinking into Cynthia's space like she didn't want to say or do anything without her. What makes this even harder to ignore is how Ariana is allegedly still defending Cynthia, almost like she can't see the parts that everyone else is worried about. And this is exactly how these dynamics usually work. When someone becomes emotionally dependent on a person who's slowly taking up all their space, their brain will cling to the good parts and explain away the rest. It's protection, but the wrong kind. Ariana keeps saying things like, "She makes me feel safe. We were meant to be in each other's lives, and she takes care of me every day."
I think it all kind of happened the way it did because of that and because we were supposed to be in each other's lives. I really do. Oh my God, sorry. Oh my God.
That's like
I love her so much.
On paper, those sound harmless, but psychologically, those are the exact phrases people use when they're trying to convince themselves that the intensity they're experiencing is love, not control. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. When someone relies on one person too much, their sense of safety gets tied to that person. Even if that person is the reason they're shrinking, it's a survival response. The brain picks the familiar anchor, even if the anchor is sinking the whole ship. And that's the part that really hits. When a line gets crossed slowly, the person inside the situation is usually the last one to notice. The one giving the attention doesn't see the harm, and the one receiving it mistakes the pressure for care.
But some shit ain't right about them. Everywhere they're together, they are always holding hands. Everywhere they're together, Cynthia Erivo is always trying to protect Ariana Grande.
Now, Ariana's family allegedly feels like Cynthia's influence has crossed into something way too intense. Not literal witchcraft, but the kind of emotional hold that makes someone pull away from everyone else without even realizing it. And with Ariana changing so fast, they're scared she can't see how deep this bond is pulling her. But the real question now is whether Ariana even notices what's happening, or if she's already too locked into Cynthia to step back. Because if her family is sounding alarms this loudly, something behind the scenes must be worse than we think. And until anything shifts, we're all just waiting to see what snaps first.